OK, let's get more now on that running battle between gunmen and police in Karak in Jordan yesterday. Earlier, I spoke to the journalist Dawood Khattab.
It seems to have been like two events. One event was the police was called in because of a fire in a house. And when they came in, the gunmen attacked them, and then they ran away, took a car hostage, and drove about 45 kilometers to the historical castle in Karak, where they seem to have had a second set of attacks with the police that ended with 10 Jordanians, 10 including a Canadian woman being killed.
Now, do you know anything more about who could be behind these attacks? Has anyone actually come forward to claim responsibility?
No one has claimed responsibility, but it has the fingerprints of some of the extremist attacks in which they take usually a house and they hide in it and do all their preparations in it, and then they carry out an attack. So I think this attack probably was planned for some other place, and it was aborted by this fire that took place.
Now, these militants that you're talking about, could they have any links with Islamic State at all, particularly given the fact, obviously, Jordan is on the border with Syria, and Jordan is also taking part in US airstrikes against Islamic State
Yes.
in Syria?
It's certainly possible that they might be connected. The U.S. Embassy issued a very strong statement right afterwards, talking about the courageous Jordanian security forces which aborted a potential attack that was planned. So I wouldn't be surprised.
And of course, there are those fears that IS fighters who are now fleeing Syria could now be retreating and finding their way into Jordan.
There are potential. There is different stories that are being circulated in social media saying there was some Syrians among them, but it's too early to tell until the government actually gives us information, because most of the people that took place are dead now. So it has to wait until the government comes out. But it has the hallmarks of the extremist groups.
Well, how prepared, then, would you say Jordan is for any planned terror attack? Given all those reasons I just spoke about, you're right next to Syria, you're working with the US, with the airstrikes in Syria. What exactly are Jordanian authorities doing to prepare against a terror attack?
Well, the security is very strong in Jordan. The intelligence is very strong, but sometimes you cannot prevent an attack that was not planned or a haphazard act where the gunmen were actually flushed out. And this is what happened in this incident, that nobody really knows how it unfolded, and it just took everybody off guard and by surprise, and low-level security forces were caught off guard.
Dawood Khattab speaking to me earlier on about the fighting in Jordan.